everybody. Welcome back to ASMR Sports. I have a unique and new idea for today. And I will be chewing gum. In this box, there are no baseball cards, ladies and gentlemen. This is a box of 1990 Score Baseball, which is a fun little product to open, and I believe I've done some of this before, but it's been a while, so I have some packs, so I might bust into some of those on a future video. But what is inside here has nothing to do with baseball, and I thought it might just be fun to do this. I don't know. I just kind of look around for crap I can talk about, share a story about, just talk about a little bit. And I might do increasingly kind of non-sports stuff in that regard. But in this case, I have stamps. And I'm just going to kind of pour these out here. These stamps have been with me a while. When I was a kid, probably like 10 or 11 or something, which was quite a number of years ago, I kind of got into stamp collecting for no apparent reason. When I was a kid, I just loved old stuff. I loved coins. I loved stamps. I loved baseball cards. I loved, old photos if I could find them. I just felt like if it was old, it was cool and it was possibly valuable. And so, I just wanted to have some. So I think these I got from, there's these stores called Ben Franklin, that maybe some of y'all have heard of, and they're craft stores. Excuse me. So they sell whatever yarn and glue and arts and crafts stuff. But they always had a pretty good selection. They had like toys a little bit, and they also had like hobby stuff. So they usually had a pretty, excuse me, a pretty good selection of baseball cards. And they also had stuff like this, which came in like a bag of just stamps. Just for people who wanted to get started stamp collecting. And so I bought one or two of them. I don't know if this was the only one I bought, but this is the one I can hang on to anyways. And looks like these are mostly USA stamps. And these are all kind of they're all used, canceled. But like there are a few, like this one, that are, I think, genuinely old stamps. This might be from 1950s or 60s. I don't know. But a lot of these are from the 80s and maybe 70s. This one says 1982 on the stamp. So, there were a few things in here typically that were somewhat interesting, maybe not valuable, but they're the type of stamps that maybe if they weren't canceled, they'd have a little bit of value, maybe a buck or two. We'll see. That's probably 70s. I'd be curious if we've got any. A lot of these are just the base, like first class stamp. A lot of these 20-cent ones. I'm not sure what year these would have been from. Well, it was back whenever first class 1 ounce postage was 20 cents. Looks like a kind of older one. That's not an old one. And then this is another 20-cent stamp. I believe that's a first class 15-cent stamp. So that would have been relatively old. Putting these where y'all can see them. Yeah. was a kid, I went to, there was like a class on stamp collecting that, some local stamp collector put on. And we went there, and the guy had like a big pile of stamps, kind of like this, but bigger. And we got to pick out like 5 stamps or something. And I picked out basically all the oldest ones I could find. And he was pretty impressed that I picked those because they certainly were the most valuable. But I'm not seeing a lot. Mostly these first class 20-cent stamps, which are probably worth absolutely nothing. Yeah, I don't know. I could probably get into stamp collecting again if I tried, but you just have to learn everything, and my goodness, sports cards have enough kind of variation, and I barely know anything about sports cards other than baseball cards, so I think I'm going to stay away from stamps and from coins. Although, actually, last year I did kind of get into coins a little bit. That looks like an older one, maybe a first class 10-cent stamp. Excuse me. I bought, a handful of coins at a local coin shop and held on to those. I still have them. I don't really know what the hell to do with them, but I didn't end up buying a whole lot more. And ended up kind of really getting into baseball cards more than I had been. Started buying a lot of new stuff. I guess I just needed something to waste a lot of money on. Sometimes you just have that craving, So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to go through. Oh, there's another older one. Can you actually tell? Because they're kind of, printed in these interesting colors and have a unique look to them. So that's probably one of the maybe better ones in here. I thought there was more older stuff in this pile, but I am really struggling to find much. That's kind of a neat one. 22-cent stamp. That was probably like the mid-80s. Yeah. I imagine anything from this era probably has to be in pretty pristine condition to be worth anything, and not sure. It's always worth the face value if it's unstamped, so you got that going for you, but yeah, I don't know. If any of you are stamp collectors know anything about stamps, I think that's kind of an older one, but that might be one that just sort of looks like an older style. I don't know exactly, but I bet you could probably buy little, bag collections of stamps like this these days. Just, clipped from old mail. And hey, why not, right? It's a good way to get folks started in stamp collecting. Seeing too much in here that's all that interesting. There's that same Thomas Jefferson. Here they just cut out one of those like prepaid envelopes, postage. So, all right, there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed my box of miscellaneous stamps. I have some similar kind of miscellaneous weird stuff that we may go through soon. Like I have a box of Star Wars figures that are, just open used ones. So I might go through those and take a look at what I've got. And who knows? I'm just trying to mix it up. Hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe if you're not already. And thanks for watching. See y'all later.